In this lesson, we're going to be learning Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Things to note, this song is in 12/8, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how you'd count each bar. That's one bar. You got G, we have E minor, we have C, and D. And those are pretty much the only four chords. There's some variations on the D. I'll be adding a D sus4 chord in there. The other thing you need to note is to play it in key with the original recording, I have a capo on the first fret. So you could take the capo off and play the same exact thing, you'll just be a half step down from where Ed Sheeran recorded it. So it's technically in G sharp. So we're playing our G chord shape, E minor, C, and D. So it starts with G. So for one bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's two ways to approach the strumming. You can do all downstrokes, or you could do down, up, down, up. Actually, it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Those would be my two suggestions. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Either way works, okay? So we have a bar of G, a bar of E minor, a bar of C, and then it gets to the D, and I'll show you where he puts the D sus4 chord changes a lot. So that's the only really kind of confusing part about the song. But we have G, so this is the verse, E minor, C, and then D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, C sus4. So it's 6/8 notes on the D, 3 on the D sus4, and then 3 back to the D. And when we do the D sus4, all you do, you're hammering on from the 2nd fret to the 3rd with your 2nd finger on the E string. Now the whole time I'm playing this D, I'm barring the D, so I don't want to hit this A string. If you play it like this, you could just reach your pinky out and grab the sus4. But it's kind of a hammer on too, so you're hitting the chord and then hammering down. Okay. So this is verse 1. Here comes the D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to D, okay? That's the first time through. The second time through, same thing, except the D is a little different. So we G, E minor, C. Now this time on the D, it goes like this. And we have a stop. So it's 1, 2, 3, hammer on. 2 more hits on the D sus4, and then the D. Okay, that's how that bar ends. Okay, so that's verse 1, and then it goes into a pre-chorus. And it's really similar. G for a bar, E minor for a bar, C for a bar, so it all starts the same. But here we go to G for half a bar, and then D for half a bar. And there's just that one. It's 1, 2, 3, and then back to the D. So that's the rhythm on the D and how the D sus4 fits into that bar. That's the first 4 bars of the pre-chorus. do it again. G, E minor, C, and then this time the D is just like the end of the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. And then we're into the chorus. The chorus is E minor, C, G, and D, and the D sus4. It just moves quicker. So each chord is half a bar. So E minor, C, G, D. So 1, 2, 3 on the D, and then the next three are the D sus4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can play this 4 times. Okay, you're gonna play that 4 times, that chorus, okay? That chord progression. The only other thing in the song is this little arpeggiated thing that comes after the chorus before we go to the next verse, and it's also at the end. And it sounds like, whoops, sorry. It's faster than that, but it's a really nice part if you can get it down. Okay, so what it is, you're gonna really have to finger play this. So you're gonna put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the C string and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and you pick open G, then C string, then A string. Then you're gonna go reach down here to the 6th fret with your pinky. So then back to 2, and then open A. So then you're gonna play, you're gonna 4th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. You're gonna pick C, G, E. In that order, C, G, E, then bar, play a D, same thing, C, G, E, and then open, C, G, E twice, and then play the 2nd fret on the C string. So the only part that's hard really is that right there. Okay, and then it goes back into another verse, okay? So you have verse, pre-chorus, chorus. You have a guitar solo where you're just gonna play, what you play on a one time through a verse. And then you'd be right back into a chorus, okay? You're gonna play this last chorus 4 times. Oops, sorry, C, G, after the 4th time, there's a chorus tag thing where you go back to a C, and then do like a stop. So it's just a bar of C, and then the D thing where you stop, and then you have the outro, which is the same as that little break we did. and you kind of retard and end it there. So that same thing. Now here, then you're going to kind of play like a D chord. You're going to play 2nd fret C, 2nd fret A string or E string. Then you're going to open A. Then you're going to pluck these two in the middle, hammer on the 3rd fret on the E string, and then play a G. So it's so one time, that whole outro nice and slow. Whoops. Hold on, let me start again. And that's how it ends. And that's the whole tune. So there you have it. That's Perfect by Ed Sheeran.